Salute Leslie in the building and the other three people up in the chat. I'll be with y'all shortly. Just trying to wait for a few people to come in. We're gonna get something cracking. But I'm here. I'm here. Greetings to all. Greetings to all. It's your boy. We're in the building. Like I say, I'm just waiting for a few people to come in and we're gonna go from there. We're gonna get some crack. I got some notes and everything. So yeah, we're gonna be on that. Damn lip dry. Are you good? You good? That's all I'm doing. Just waiting for a few people to come in. Like I said, we're gonna get something cracking. So I was screaming at myself, LOL. Yeah, you good? We in the building. Just waiting on a few of the other family members come in so I could drop some notes on some of the shit we've been talking about. And I got one marked at the top that I said off top on the real, and I can remember why I said it though. Not this live right here. We'll go 5 lives from this one. What I'm finna say at the top of my notes though, I already said it before. They just coming out with it. Classic in the building. What's the word with it, little bro? Oh, yeah. It's about that mutant UK virus, and yeah, and I'm finna tell y'all something. And we called this shit though. It's not this live, and the reason that I know it was 5 lives ago, cause I went back and I looked at it just to make sure, real. And we called this shit out, cause they was talking about how it's not as deadly and all this. Man, they just released today. I'm talking about it's files out today that says the new mutated UK virus is more contagious and more deadly. Not enough vaccine to slow the spread on the real. So yeah, we gonna get into some shit, but we ain't gonna do that all night. We gonna sit up here and rock the fuck out and chill, talk, all that shit. But yeah, once again, it's your boy in the building. It's your boy. It's your boy. Look, even sis say, I remember that. Real. And they just came out. I'm talking about y'all can go even Google that shit though, because they releasing this type of shit everywhere though. But it's just the thing that when I hear things that we already talked about and got out the way that they wasn't talking about. So that's why I say this shit don't shock me. Cause we ain't doctors and shit like that though. Don't mean we can't be ahead of the curve. I'm just saying. So I need to rock out now. Yeah, we ain't on no heavy shit tonight. Though I'm just gonna wait till, like I say, people come in. We gonna knock this little shit down and shit. We can sit up, talk, conversate, talk about games, all type of shit. People want to get up on the floor. I'll open up the floor for them to get up. All this shit, man. It is what it is, man. I need to rock out the night. Yeah, see me. I'm already behind the camera. I've been started. Like yeah, that part. So yeah, I've been started. And as y'all can see, I had to chop the Remington steel down, the Magnum PI mustache. Fuck all that shit. I ain't got them at Burt Reynolds and shit. I ain't doing Saturday Night Live Celebrity Jeopardy. I don't need no mustache that big. KK, I got you. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm just gonna knock out a few talking points, and as I say, we're gonna rock the fuck out and go from there. Salute and shout out to the six we got in the building, though. Appreciate y'all. Feel free to come in the live, speak. You want to get up on a panel, you know what I'm saying, to talk about something, ask questions, have us ask you questions, or, just anything. Just, slide up in this motherfucker, man. So you did a good job, bro. Appreciate it. Sis could have did it without y'all, though. Told y'all I never take credit by myself, though. I got to give credit to y'all, too, because it interests y'all just like it interests me. I come with shit though, and it ain't like I be having, like I say, all the answers. I just know a little bit about some things, and then y'all speak in on what y'all know about it. Doing this, it starts to add up. So, like I continuously tell y'all, I cannot do this with y'all. Well, I mean, without y'all, because this page won't exist. I won't be sitting up here talking to myself if y'all not here. That shit dead. Real. Like I'm dead ass. I really fucks with y'all. Y'all go hard to me. I'm dead ass. So yeah, good job all around though. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Mama V. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying my best to get Mama V back up in here though. I'm trying. I ain't been able to get a hold of her lately though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm trying. Definitely need her back. Cause she brought that little piece of spunk that I needed though on the real. But yeah, trust me, I'm working on it. And after they stream y'all up right here, we're gonna get our banner back up that says the family up there where it say stream yards. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to pop in on some of the videos, even on this one, to let me know, what y'all want to do. Like, hey, let's get up here and talk about this, that, and the other. It ain't always got to be the shit that I be talking about. Y'all, I'm dead ass shit. I bring this because this is what I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? I throw it out there to see if y'all interested in it too, though, and then try to throw out information that they really not telling people. Like I said, I'm not going against the grain, against, you know what I'm saying, doctors and scientists and all that. I don't never want nobody to think like that, though. But I will tell you the things that they don't tell you, though. Why? Because they put this shit in notes. I miss her too, sir. But they put that shit in notes on some real shit. They put that in notes. They have to file that shit to show other people, and it's up to the higher ups that's above them to tell them what's to be released and what's not to be released. But by them putting that shit on paper or sticking that shit in the computer, that means that shit could be touched. It is what it is. Shit could be touched. But we near the 10-minute mark. So when we get to 10 minutes, like I say, I'm taking off. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who, you know what I'm saying, up in the chat. Anybody who come in, need me to recap. If they don't come in while we doing this, I'll do a quick recap. I won't go over it like I'm finna do right now, though, because I'm not finna stay on this shit. I'm just letting this shit out for people to know what the fuck is going on. I'm gonna give y'all small ass details. Y'all will be hearing about this shit, man. I can't make this shit up. Y'all be hearing about this shit. I guarantee y'all the shit that I'm finna mention, y'all will be hearing about this. I'm talking about in the immediate future, within 24 to 36 hours, y'all gonna hear about this shit. But I'd rather lay it down to y'all first. Like dead ass, I'd rather lay it down first. Real. Show they ass that because, you know what I'm saying, we don't work in the fields they work in. Don't mean we can't be ahead of the curve too. They try to get ahead of the curve and jump in our lane. Let's get in theirs for a minute. That's all I'm on. And like I always tell everybody when we get to talking about that matrix theory, when they say, what do I see myself as in the matrix? I just look at myself, I look at myself not as a oracle or the oracle, but as an oracle type ass figure, though. I don't want to be the Neo type ass character. No, I don't want superpowers. I take the common sense and keep it moving. That's all that the oracle was about, was common sense. On the real, she was. That was her position in the matrix, to be common sense. Salute my queen. What's the word with it? I see it. TT Love in the building. What's up, baby? Let's go throw rocks at cars and sled down big hills with no ice. But yeah, y'all. Okay, we at the 11 mark, so I'm gonna bust it in like this. Okay, today is January 22nd, 2020. The new mutant UK virus is more contagious and more deadly, and there's not enough vaccine to slow the spread. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't no shit that I'm saying. This is entertainment purposes, but they can't hit me with false information and none of that because it's true. If y'all ain't going, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna hear about this shit, man. Like, real soon. If y'all, you know what I mean? Stay tuned and just watch it and keep your ears open. So, you know what I mean? I'm waiting to see what people got to say on that. If, you know, they ain't got nothing to say on that, I'm gonna move on to the next one. But I'll just repeat what it is. Today is January 22nd, 2021. The new mutant UK virus is more contagious and more deadly. Not enough vaccine to slow the spread. And the reason that I wrote it down like that, though, because here's the kicker to it. Y'all can go look up any news thing when they first introduced it. They said that it spreads quicker, but it's not as deadly. This is a whole goddamn it roundabout type ass shit. You know what I mean? They did a 180 on us real quick, not a 360, a 180. They flipped the script. More contagious and more deadly. Not enough vaccine to slow the spread. Here's the kicker to that. They told us when that first came out, anybody go look back at any news clipping, newspapers, internet articles, anything. They even said it on TV that, oh yeah, it's not, you know what I'm saying, as deadly as the strain that's going around now. Now all of a sudden it's more deadly, more contagious and everything. And they say that it's not enough vaccine to slow that shit down though. So you got more guts than me sliding down the hill. Okay, we're gonna get past that. I just wanted to repeat that. Okay. Now we're gonna get into what Joe Biden says. There's nothing we can do for months to slow the spread of that UK virus on the real. And then here's a side note. June June 20 2022. You know what I mean? Like keep y'all ears out for them to talk about June 2022. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he say before we can get a small handle on this, it'll take up to June 22nd to even get a small handle on it. So it's then you know they have no clutch on this whatsoever. And this is from the president of the United States, Joe Biden himself. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. Like, yeah. And Dr. Fauci spoke out today again, you know what I'm saying? He feeling more relieved and, you know, because he got like more control over, you know what I'm saying, on how the shots work, that where they gonna set it up at, basically what to do with the people if you know what I'm saying, like okay, they don't fit a certain criteria. Cause you know what I'm saying? What's the brother name? Juicy, what's his name? The baseball player who just died today, but just got the coronavirus shot not too long ago, and they say he passed away peacefully in his sleep. We know they're gonna tie that to something else though. Like they said, man, that shit targeted basically for people of color. Bro say fuck Biden. Hey, both them niggas. Yeah, it is what it is, though. Shit, I ain't vote for them. Fuck them. I'm just letting y'all know what's being said, though. So keep y'all ears open for that shit on the real. And Dr. Fauci, that's another one. Like I say, keep y'all eyes on dude. Dude been in the field of medicine. You know what I'm saying? At an institute. I forgot the name of it because, you know what I'm saying? I really don't care. I just know he worked at an institute, but he been into medicine for the last 50 years. And it's got something to do with, you know what I'm saying, disease and all types of shit like that. And they cure shit. Therefore, like I say, them be the people you watch. They're not in it for the cure. They're in it for a treatment. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment purposes. But that's just my opinion on that shit. You say you forgot. Yeah. I want to say Hank Aaron, but it's one of the, yeah, look. Bro say Hank, y'all. Hank Aaron, yep. Bro say Hank Aaron right here. Appreciate that. But yeah, he passed away and he just got the shot a few weeks ago though. They talking about he passed away peacefully in his sleep and all that. Come on, man. I'm gonna upload that video later on tonight where the female lady doctor, she was an older African American woman. I'm gonna upload that video and I'm gonna let y'all decide for y'allself. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it's about. Just listen to it. It ain't nothing but less than 4 minutes long. And she passed away, so keep that in mind. Now, here's what what's going on. Now they saying And look, this is true. This is what the CDC is now saying. They're now saying if you can't get a second dose of the one you already had, get a dose of a different one. That's a complete about face. Then they just said if you get one, you got to go back and get that same one. Or did I miss something? Because we spoke on it. Then they talked about that for days over on end. Now all of a sudden, if you get a shot and you can't get the second dose of the one you already had, get a second dose of a different. Man, they experiment like a motherfucker on people. Like I told y'all, Johnson & Johnson is make one. They're now showing on TV and everything. Johnson & Johnson is now working on the vaccine. So we knew that shit about 2-3 weeks ago. So that ain't news to us. So if anybody want to fact check, all you got to do, you can go look for that anywhere. It's up now. So I didn't vote either. I forgot Hank Aaron. I didn't have my ID to vote. What the fuck? So I know about that. Yeah, it's a complete about face on that shit. I'm dead ass. They say because if you get one shot, you wait up to 4 weeks to go get the next one. Is the ladies you can go get that other one, the same shot. And they was like, they advise people to go get the same shot. Man, stop playing. All of a sudden they saying if you get one shot and you ain't, you know what I'm saying, it ain't the second shot ain't around for you, just go get a dose of. Man, come on, man, they mixing shit up. Yeezy in the building. What's the word with it, bro? But yeah, they mixing that shit up, man. I'm telling y'all. Oh shit, we got copper liners in the building. What's the word with it, sis? I see you. Y'all got to forgive me. I was looking down in my notes. I see y'all in here, though. Say facts, big bro. Post say for entertainment purposes only. KI for prayer. Classic for vice prayers. Real talk for Speaker of the House of Representative. Vamps. And TT Love for Secretary of State and appointee. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, on this shit right here, they literally said that if y'all think I'm bullshit, y'all can pull up a clip on YouTube right now and see that shit. Just got them in. Type in the doses of COVID-19 vaccine. Just type it in like that. And any way that got something to do with that on the rear, they tell you if you get one shot, you got to get the second shot of the other one. They literally just saying this shit. If you get a shot and you can't get the second dose of that same shot, get a second dose of a different one. That's a complete about face. That's bullshit. And if that ain't experimentation, I don't know what the fuck is, though. I'm just keeping it 100 entertainment purpose, and that's just my opinion as well. And here's another thing. Keep a lookout for this shit, though. This tell you that it's really getting real, though. Next thing you know, they finna tell us all to go get gas masks. What I'm finna tell y'all is absolute. It's been said. Listen to this. Also, we will advise, everyone will be advised to wear 2 masks at one time. Then I put why with a question mark behind that. For real. Because in his first 100 days, they'll watch this shit. You're going to have to go get 2 masks. 2 masks for what? Damn, what the fuck is really going on? I'm just being 100 with y'all. Y'all going to hear about that shit real soon. Real soon. Two masks at one time. Next thing you know, they're going to flip the script. We're going to be walking around with literally having no gas masks. On the real. And then by them fucking up the sky, how the sun acting and working out there, though, fucking people eyes up and shit like it is, though. Come on, man. We finna be wearing sunglasses. That shit gonna be like the Book of Eli on the real. The fuck really happened in that movie, though, because they never told us what the fuck happened and how them people got like that. Like they ain't telling us now, though. Push the smoke screens out the way. Go get some Windex and a napkin and wipe the windows off so you can see better. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Do you have data on the differences of effect on taking two opposite of 2 different doses that have different chemical makeup? I'm gonna say this, Yeezy, and I'm gonna put this in the best way I could. You say, do I have data on that? I can shoot it to you on real. And it's in their own words, not mine. Theirs, the CDC. On real. The Center for Disease Control. They ahead of all these. And when shit go wrong, and they're in charge of that shit, though. But for some reason, this time they ain't in charge. FEMA in charge. Why? We've been seeing the FEMA shit going on for the last, what, damn near 20 years, if not longer. Tanks moving across different places in the United States. We know damn well they're not moving them to take them to no air bases and shit like that. They moving that shit to different places. Take a look at what the fuck just happened. I seen what happened at the Capitol. The world seen that. The world seen that. That's why you got world leaders from around the world. They was offering help and some more shit. They only showed us on TV talking about, haha, this is what this country's saying about. Nope. It was more than that, though. It was actual diplomats in other countries asking us if we needed help. Was everything okay? Us being so proud as we are, we said, nah, we got this under control. Then they showed you how big the military really is, though, without even pulling in, you know what I'm saying, overseas military personnel. Because they could call them National Guard all they want, so I'm going to call them what they are, they military. That's what I feel about them, because National Guard just sound dry. Get them their real titles, they military, they're in the forces. You know what I mean? Push come to shove, guess what? They can literally take the National Guard and shoot them overseas or wherever to do whatever. Long story short, look how they just did them people, though, on the real. First, they get 25,000 of them up there, you know, being proud, you know what I'm saying, to serve the country. Now, they put a noose around this motherfucker. All 50 states, the capitals had military while the rest of the regular police and detectives patrol streets and shit to make sure everything was copacetic. I looked past that, though. I went a little bit deeper. It was an actual chain. Chains are links, right? Right? All our capitals are linked up. Those are chains. They had all them guarded, so that means they had a chain around the United States, just like that bubble on The Simpsons. Told you I throw that them in metaphors and all types of shit, examples from shit that we all could just look and be like, this is so simple to figure out type shit. Big K, I salute my brother 100, salute sus. I was saying, nigga, I'm the one that ran for president. K, I don't want to do that. He want to be defense general. Hell yeah, I want to be the Secretary of Defense all day long. And let me know, I wish could rise above and take our reality back. Man, I'm trying to tell you, sis, me too. Bro, say might as well just say, well, at 100 miles with the screw-on filters, might as well just say, hey, and the air going to get worse and possibly of inhaling debris, dust from volcanic ash and space debris. Hey, I'm finna post this, G. I want to kind of build off this. I want to build off that because just what you saying that just sparked something in my head we just talked about. You know what I'm saying? A few lives ago. I was just saying to that same effect what you were just saying with these masks, though, and it puts in a perspective and the thought of my head. I continue to ask people, go check out the stock on underground bunkers and look at it for within the last just 20 years. Just go back 2 decades up until now and see how high the stock went for underground bunkers. It's something that these people with money, because underground bunkers cost. It's people with money that know what the fuck going on that's going underground, though. Because they can't say, you know what I mean? Like, oh, no, it's not this, it's not that, man. Like I say, these animals are not being affected by this. And they outside 24/7 with no mask on. I ain't seen a motherfucking cow, a moose, or horse, or fish. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit died from C-19. I haven't heard of it, nothing. And it goes with that saying, though, what the fuck is really going on? He spoke again today and mentioned World War II, said that this disease has taken more American lives than World War II. I'm like, come on, man, why is you still on World War II? I just did the World War II thing less than 24 hours before that man was sworn in as president. He used that as part of his speech, though. I cannot make that shit up, though. Coincidence? No, there's no such thing as coincidence. If it was going to happen, it was going to happen. You know what I mean? Like I say, it is what it is with that shit. And then bro ass was talking about how the animals looking up in the sky, dumbfounded. Like, you know what I'm saying? The sky ain't real to them no more. It's some sick shit going on. And then they coming out with these wild ass theories. Are we living in a simulation? Number one, look, we seen the Matrix. We know what the fuck going on. Fuck y'all movie and y'all entertainment. Real people, they got them eyes that's wide the fuck up. We saw them messages all through that whole movie, all 3 trilogies from beginning to end. They started out giving you a message. A computer was literally communicating with a man. And think about it. Morpheus was inside Zion or on his ship communicating with dude. He wasn't communicating with that man while he was in the Matrix. On the real, he wasn't. Because dude ass was in the Matrix. He went in there, he unjacked the man from that motherfucker and showed him what the real world really about. And when Neo really took a look at the real world and saying that shit was goddamn it a fucking disaster, like what we going through now is a disaster. What he saw was a disaster. And he told him, this ain't real. Let me out. I'm talking about he was so dumbfounded, the man puked and threw up on the real because he didn't believe what the fuck he was seeing. Fuck the movies. I'm looking for the messages in these movies. And the ones that be them high gross ones, them be the ones with the message because them rich people really go out and see that shit. That's why you see a lot of them show up at them premieres. A lot of people don't show up at their premieres. You ain't never seen a B actor show up at his premiere. On the real. Like, shit, it's a B movie. This ain't no A movie. And if they do, guess what? They got paid to do that shit. A-list actors, they show up for the simple fact they already got their bread off the movie and they getting in to see it for free and they getting catered to. It is what it is, man. But let me get back to y'all because I ain't trying to pop out, man, on the real line. So say, yeah, but you can't. All you can do is warn people. Hope they hear you and listen. I do my best, sis, but I appreciate that. Bro said it's kind of sad what they did to them and shoved them out of the building and into the garage. I was finna get to that, bro. I was just finna get to that on the real. I was gonna get to this last part and I'm gonna get to that. I'm finna paste that up, Yeezy. Because I definitely want to talk about that. I seen the footage and everything. That shit crazy. But I just wanted to get on this piece right here. Let me see. So say, wow. Just wow. I'm in shock. Let me just say this. And far as this money that the dude trying to get that $2 trillion, y'all watch for it though. That's that relief money gonna be counted on your taxes. On the real. So be careful. But yeah, and this the story that was coming right up next. National Guard outrage. So yeah, Yeezy, we on the same page as always, bro. They was ordered out of the Capitol and they slept and rest in a parking garage. Here's the other part I wrote to it though. No one knows who gave that order. How? It ain't that nobody that know who gave the order. They don't want to take responsibility for that shit because that's some bullshit. And once again, that's when you see how some they undermine them. That's bullshit. These are people that really want to protect people. You know what I mean? Like they keep on saying, yeah, because think about the ones who they took out. Yeah, they found bad apples and got them the fuck up out of there. It is what the fuck it is, though. If you're going there for the right reasons, though. You know what I mean? Me personally, this is just my, you know what I'm saying, my analogy of myself. I ain't gonna fight for a country that ain't gonna fight for me. Like for real. But yeah, bro, that shit right there, them sleeping in a fucking parking garage. They even show pictures, regular footage, all types of shit. Like, man, come on, who does this? Who does this? Like, damn, these people put their life on the line for the safety of others and shit, and this how they get treated. We just saying, like they already said, here to repeat themselves. If any of them guys is paying attention to that shit, go back and look at the vets who died, you know what I'm saying, up in these little treatment places and shit, because when they came back, they didn't get the support that they were supposed to. I'm just saying, though. I keep an eye on that type of shit, too. So, yeah. Say I'm in shock. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what Yeezy say right there behind that. For entertainment purposes only, bro. It's basically a Pokemon battle for resources invaluable. Told y'all this should be jumping on. Resources invaluable land. Food after whatever happens. Let's say we had a 4-statewide tornado. Yep, others will move in. Period. And definitely for entertainment purposes, because like I say, I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble nor get myself in trouble. But I speak on that shit though. All right, man, look. And then, Copper, I'm glad you up in here. See, this is why I say the universe unfolds how it needs to. There's no such thing as a coincidence. I wrote something down that you talked about the last time you was up in here, and I got some answers for you, sis. Like, that's my next thing on my shit. Let me click this just to show I ain't on no bullshit. The next thing I have right here says COVID child cases rising. And then I'm going to give you on the lowdown with that shit, sis, on the real. That's why I say things work how they supposed to work, bro. Say, laugh my ass off, class. Okay, I hear you, bro. Crashing the fuck up. I agree. Neo is fire. Listen in because it is the truth, family. KI cooking myself right now, my brother. That's what's up, sir. For real. Process entertainment program, bro. It's basically okay. I read that one. But yeah, this one right here, and it's just from Arizona. You know what I'm saying? It's just from Arizona. Child COVID cases rising. Nearly 1 in 7 kids in Arizona under the age of 13 are infected. For real. For real. And I got a ballpark number because, like I always say, if I can round it off to the nearest 100 or the nearest 1,000 or the nearest million, I will, because I dropped them extra numbers off though. They're not necessary. For real, back numbers are not necessary because you can always come back and use them if you need them. But yeah. So, oh, hell no, they don't fucking know. How the fuck doesn't the president know why? Oh, it's all gonna come out. Trust me. Trust me. It was shit being swept up under the rug. Why the orange man was up in there and dude going up in there, he uncovering shit and reversing a bunch of shit. Trust me. You'll see it's gonna be somewhat of the Obama administration again, but not totally doing. Don't be surprised if you see Obama pop up as an advisor. Him or Michelle, don't be surprised. Yeah, I always keep the underplay for the overplay, Warrior Chief. Appreciate you, sir. I agree. They would have died to protect us. Fast. Say, oops, I'm always taking what you was going to say. Right there. Oh, well, early bird gets the worm. Oh, in that order, bro. You know, man. Look, long as it get out there, it's out there. We the family over here. We do family things. But we have nationals. So then that means if all else fail, the youngest come in, period. Say all love, man. I know you are good family. That's what's up. You too, sis. But yeah, and here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. And like I say, I'm glad you in here, sis, because the last time you was in here, you was asking about how it's gonna work with the kids. Now, ballpark number. I told you I'm not finna go with the parts that go at the end. They be like you know what I'm saying, 231. I don't care about them numbers. But here's the kicker, and this since the beginning on the real, we only a little bit over a year into this. But as of today, according to John Hopkins, 2.5 million children are infected since the beginning of this shit started, though. That's the fucked up part right there. I ain't doing a death toll on that because I don't want to go look at the baby and see that type of shit. That shit, yeah. I ain't feeling that. I just got the number on the infections, and that's all I needed. Sus Fake DS in the building. What's the word with it? Sus, greetings. Happy Friday to you. Say, hey, now, Big K, I fam, peace and blessings up. Yes, indeed. How you feel about Hank Aaron telling us to take the vac, fam? Me, being 100, sus, let me post you up on here, too. Because, yeah, we definitely can speak on that right there. Yes, indeed, we could speak on this. You say how I feel about Hank Aaron telling us to take the vaccine. Number one is to each their own. That's that man's opinion. But me personally, oh, no. No. Because he just took that shit a few weeks ago and now he gone. And I'm not saying that that's the cause of it until they come out and be like this, that, and the other. Because they already been labeling some of this shit as people died from it. And some of it were, you know what I'm saying, what people died, they didn't label that. Not all of them. But that with him and his health and everything like that, I think that might have played a factor. I'm just saying though, because I'm still looking for the ingredients. Trust me when I find it, I'm trying to break the internet with that shit. I just want to know the ingredients. Just tell me what the ingredients is though, because I'm stuck on this thing that I think it's stem cells inside them syringes. And I'm not saying, you know, someday they say some of that help ailments and all that. It's just my opinion. I don't have no proof or none of that. So I'm not saying that. But I'm looking at it like this, though. Yeah, because stem cells can bond with this, that, and the other. And how did they know that it was a mutated form unless they found it in somebody and they probably used them shots on them? Dig deeper. Don't let them just tell you the surface part. When they tell you something, think about it. They're not finna give you 100%. TV is the news and shit supposed to be family orientated. So they tell you, you know what I'm saying, some PG ass shit though. Me, I want to go look for the R-rated part. What are y'all doing back here? And sometimes I find what I'm looking for, and sometimes I find things that I wasn't looking for. Like, no, I ain't want to know that, but okay. So I'm just saying. It's KI Friday night. That's what's up. That's what's up. Over here, Deuce in the building. What's the word with LG? Say no. Say all script and commentary stated tonight is solely for role playing purposes, and any genuine rebellions to factual, non-factual, any fictional or non-fictional scenarios is just that coincidental. We'll go with that. So say exactly 100. Hey, Deuce is the fake. Right on. I'm just saying. They ain't trying to bring it. They ain't trying to bring it to us. Like, you know what I mean? I told you, I think I found my niche. Like, I've always been a person that like to dig into shit, though. I like conversating with people, though. But I think I'm going to start, you know what I'm saying, with the lives, with just giving updates, because we're not going to stick on this all night. This Friday, nobody wants no depressing shit. I just want to bring the info. We definitely can keep it going. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about as of my next live, I'm going to just try to do something a little bit different. But I'm gonna keep it fun. That shit don't work, we go back to goddamn it what works. Cause right now I feel like this working. They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I definitely want to just come in with updates. If it's, you know what I'm saying, things that they not telling people right now though. Cause so far, so good. Any video information we have ever brought on this channel, though, I've never got a false information, nothing on this channel. Why? Anything we speak of, though, we end up seeing that shit, though. On the real, it damn near be word for word. You know what I'm saying? Some verbatim type shit. Like, are you serious? Like I said, I can't make this shit up about Biden. I ain't gonna never forget that date. I wrote it down. We did a live on January 19th. Spoke about the Civil War. I have the notes right here in front of me on everything I spoke about, down to numbers of casualties in that war. The very next day is the 20th. This man is being sworn in as president of the United States of America, and mentioned damn near everything we talked about in that live, though I cannot make this shit up. Sit there watching that shit live, like I say, that's a feeling I won't forget, because I ain't have no experience like that in a while, where the hair stood up on the back of my hand and I got goosebumps up my arms. Literally like, damn, really? Wow. Okay, cool. So yeah, he spoke about some other things, but that one right there really took the cake for me. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna rock with this. Entertainment purposes, are you aware of the people that won on the live in the UK after taking the umbrella sword? But it said they had underlying conditions. Just be healthy before you take, period. Like I said, I'm not trying to sway nobody away from it. Me, I just give my personal opinion. I'm not gonna be like, hey, you know what? Because I feel this way. Do you feel that? You're an independent thinker. Continue to be that way. Always have your own opinion. And guess what? So sometimes we can all have an opinion, and it could be the same opinion. So we agree on shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how life works. But I'm not gonna be like, you know, I'm against what y'all talking about or nothing like that. Y'all entitled to an opinion, though. I ain't gonna dislike you or disrespect you because you got a difference of opinion. No, I just don't want to sway nobody. Never. Don't take on my beliefs, though, unless, you know what I'm saying, it's what you believe as well, though. And that's when you rock with it. Can we listen to music? KI and Jam out, please. Yeah, I'll get around to that when we done with this. Say peace. Quick question, big bro. I will never accept the vax at all. Do you think there will be access to us, an option to make money and support our family? Let me post this, because we can talk about this, sis. And I hope what I'm finna tell you gonna help, because you definitely can go check it out just with what I'm finna tell you. The man said in his first 100 days in prison, and this pertains to what you're asking right now, in his first 100 days, he will sign many executive orders that will be, what he say? I think he said 100 million people he won't vaccinate it in the first 100 days, though. The doctors came out, they said it's impossible. Now, all of a sudden, he just switched up just a little bit. Anybody working on federal land is instructed to wear a mask at all times on federal grounds. At the same time, though, These executives and these big wigs and upper echelon ass people are finna require people to have that shot before they come up in them buildings. For real. If you don't want it, guess what? You're expendable. You could be replaced. And the thing they talking about again, people, more food stamps, because you will see it. It's coming. We're going to give more food stamps. We're going to give them more this, more that, more this, more that. You got to look at it like this. Yes, the government prints money. They distribute money to the people, though. And you give it back thinking you getting consumer type products and all that, though. Think about it. Food has went up a lot. I'm talking about almost everything in every grocery store. Not your corner store, but grocery store, because the corner store is on bullshit too. Your grocery store is at least $2 to $4 higher than what the fuck it was 4 months ago. Well, what you asking right there, will we have enough money to support our families? Classic said it best though, and shout out to Classic. Classic said it best though. It's finna come a time in our near future where it's gonna be people happy to open up a can of dog food and eat it, sis. I can't make this up. I've asked this question. You weren't here, but I asked the question. I asked it while y'all ain't here again though. What do you see yourself in 10 years? Or what do you see yourself and or humanity in the next 10 years? Because a lot of people told me so far they can't see that far no more. I'm just being honest on what I've been told. Y'all not the only people, what I'm saying, that I asked that. Y'all the fam, of course, I'm going to talk about it. But when I'm out, what I'm saying, or my kin folks or somebody, I get up with them, I ask them the same thing. What do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Or what do you see yourself and or humanity in the next 10 years? Because I add the humanity on to that second part because, you have to ask a person, where do they see themselves? Like, shit, man, with the way shit going, it's going to be like Wafty Bam. And I'm like, yeah, me, next 10 years, I still want to be here. That's where I see myself at, for real. So I know I was making all about this combo tonight. So they just made it mandatory for all Amazon workers to take the vaccine. See what I'm talking about? And I'm going to say it like this. Trees were made to give off oxygen. They was made to give off oxygen. It's part of our ecosystem. It's part of the way we live. They tearing down, like she just mentioned, the Amazon. You know what I mean? I know she talking about, the drivers and shit, but it puts me in the mind of how they tearing down habitats and shit like that, and it's drawing in and pushing. Like I say, if the animals coming in, can we even look at it like that, though? And thanks for even saying that, sis, because this just sparked this again. With this shit going on and they tearing down these habitats, and we already know that, some animals do be having rabies and all that. By them tearing down these wild animal habitats and shit like that and pushing these animals into the city, do y'all think the animals can be a part of that shit, though? Because like I said, I haven't seen one drop dead from that shit. A fish, a hamster, you know what I'm saying? A baby chicklet, none of that shit. Nobody, I'm just saying. Said our front door. Facts. Telling y'all, go look up that episode of The Simpsons. When they said the man sneezed in a box and it came from Wuhan, China, and shut the box, Homer opened up the shit. Green mist came out, the whole town got sick and damn near died. I'm just saying, man. They showed the Kobe helicopter shit before he died in a cartoon. Like, stop, man. They showed Aaliyah die, goddamn it, in a movie. She burnt up, and in real life, she burnt up in a plane. They showed Brittany Murphy die in her last movie in a bathroom, in a tub type shower shit. Guess what? She died in a bathtub shower type shit in real. Watch for it. Watch for it. That fool has doubled in 4 years. Say Big K, I have my same exact thoughts. Yeah, sus, for real. So they have already put into the air that those receiving benefits, food stamp section A, will have to take it if they want to continue getting it. Yep, that's already going in. That's part of his. That's part of his thing that he wants the $2 trillion for. Because he definitely finna make some changes. Watch this. And this is the part where they say, he who does not take the mark of the beast shall not be able to buy nor sell. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Are you speaking right and truth? I'm just saying, sis. I know it. Thinking about a movie called The Outbreak. Yeah. That's just like they say we evolved from monkeys and shit. That ain't how that happened. That ain't how that happened. Y'all heard Cat make that joke about that. Shout out Cat Williams, man, when he say shit. If we evolved from monkeys, why the rest of these motherfuckers ain't evolved? Why? Because that's bullshit. Just like they say, AIDS came from somebody, you know what I'm saying, doing a do with an animal or some shit, though. Come on, man. That's some weirdo shit. That's some weird shit. Because it's mighty strange when they find a disease and all this, they tend to find so-called treatments for it, though. Where's the cures? Where's the cures? When the last time have we cured anything globally, period? I'm talking about from any country. Besides China, if that's what really happened over there. Because like I say, Wuhan is almost back to normal, though. I mean, you don't hear about them no more. They was always wearing masks in China, you know what I'm saying, over in different parts of Asia because they allegedly, the air is polluted. Now, come on, man. Come on, man. That shit crazy. Say Faye Diaz and Fauci just said no matter a vax, you need to still wear a mask type prosthetics. I can't get it out. I'm lit. But on some real shit though, they just said we gonna end up wearing 2 masks though. Just listen for it. Watch for all this weird shit in 100 days though. We say Trump do weird shit in his first 100 days though. Executive orders everywhere, reversing everything, leaving everything. And they told us when we come back up in there, it's gonna cost us more to get back into the climate control. You know what I'm saying? The climate accord. On real. Who y'all think that money coming from? They finna bleed us dry. Watch this. Everybody been talking about the purge and all that. Man, look, like I said, just be prepared for whatever, though. Don't let nothing surprise you. Just stay on your toes. This is not a time where we could ever relax. I figure like this. We got enough relaxation, goddamn it, in the late 80s, the most of the 90s, and I say the early 2000s, which would be like up until 2000. Because in 2001, this country was hit and everything went. We haven't been the same since. Like I say, if you dig and continue and backtrack to see how we got here today, that's how you do it. It's easy as hell for any of us to do it. Not saying y'all don't do it or I don't do it. Whatever that you're looking at, that you got your, you know what I'm saying, full attention. You figure out how you got there and why this got your attention. Just backtrack the things that kind of simulate itself to it, though. You can add all that shit up, though. On where it's easy. They've been doing this shit to us for a while, though. This ain't nothing new. Saying for Hardy on the tag price of food. Speaking of the Simpsons, bro, they showed Lisa becoming prayers after Trump. She wore a blue dress with pearl necklace and earring. That's what Kamala wore, bro. I seen it. Kamala Harris, yeah, I seen it. I sat there and watched the whole thing. I was one of the ones. The Trump thing, I already knew it. When I got to watching and seeing what's going on, yeah, I knew what time it was with that shit. Dead ass. She said, "Oh man, for real." Copper tax payers. Facts, absolutely. And fact, yeah. There's no way that Simpsons got it down to what she wore when she was sworn in. Go look it up real quick. Lisa has the exact outfit down to the color and became first female to become president. Yeah, when it comes to the Simpsons, bro, I don't put nothing past them whatsoever. Period. Though they predicted Trump was gonna be president. They showed 9/11 on there before it happened. That's some more shit on the real though. And they was showing money when they made that 9/11 clip shit. That shit crazy. There's no such thing as coincidence, though. It's a lot of them at the top of the food chain, just like Family Guy predicted Robin Williams' death, I think, on the same day. You know what I mean? That the man passed away. Like, wow, are y'all serious? Say Solutions, family, for real. I'll just be watching for the small screens. These movies that make a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? And just like I told Sub before, I sat up there and I watched Hobbs and Shaw with Jason and, you know what I'm saying, Dwayne. And you know what I'm saying? I don't like calling their names out. I'm not calling them by no characters or none of that. Y'all know who I'm talking about from the little Fast Furious franchise. But I watched that shit though. If you look at that though, take a look at what we going through now. Hey, that shit crazy though. It's crazy. Cause if we're infecting each other, they already said, well, look, she had a virus that can infect and kill the world. Basically, that's what that story was about though. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. I like giving like shit from the past and relevant shit though. Shit that they've been showing us forever though. Forever. And y'all know what my favorite one always is, the Inspector Gadget thing. Just on looking at what him, the dog, and a little girl had and what we got right now though. And that shit was from like what, the 80s? Come on, man. Fuck the coincidence shit. There's no such thing as coincidence. And we already know that it's a handful who basically directs the world at this time. They don't control it. They direct it. You know what I'm saying? On which way they want to go. They don't always go the way they want to go. That's why I say they don't control it. They control it. They move how they want to move. We moving in an era where if you can make the weather do something to somebody and don't leave a fingerprint on it, hey, how you gonna blame the weather for anything though? You can't convict the weather. For real. You can't predict the weather. We know what the fuck HAARP is. I can speak on that shit because that shit out in the opening now. But I've been looking at that shit for quite some time. It's nuts. Then I know about, you know what I'm saying, the CERN Collider over in Switzerland. I know all about a bunch of shit. Then you get to see the incidents that happen. They won't tell you about the hell. They basically, you don't even hear them talk about the CERN Collider. Never, never. You literally have to dig for that type of shit though. And allegedly, they use what's known as different types of atoms, and they be like messing with things up in space, not on Earth, but using waves from our atmosphere up into that though. When that shit was first like really put down in the opening though, y'all can go research this and check it because it's public knowledge now. For real. When they first put it out there with the CERN Collider though, that's around the time that they found that the ozone layer had a hole in it 10 times bigger than what the fuck they thought. Yeah, because they've been manipulating shit. Look at our weather. Told you we just seen some shit the other day. I mean, I didn't even have to record that. The newsman, Ian Leonard, like I say, I'm always speak that man name when it comes to dude, a cold dude. But Ian Leonard, the meteorologist here on Fox 9, he say in all his years as being a meteorologist, which has been well over almost close to 40 years or some shit, he was saying that he's never seen fog bring in snow. He said there was nothing in the atmosphere up in the sky to produce it but the fog, and it brought snow, and he ain't lying. And that shit sitting outside, and it's gross. It's not even like the snow. Come on, that shit is gross. The fucking concrete, the streets, and all that shit instantly got ice on the shit. It'll melt, and then as soon as the sun go down, it freezes back up, and then it comes the weather cold. I'm just saying what's going on. But yeah, I feel like weather's being manipulated, all types of shit. I sent this video to, you know what I'm saying, the fam in the back chats before. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in the back chats want to see it, I send it again. I didn't never say it was, you know what I'm saying, this is something real. I just said take a listen to what this person is saying on here though. And then look at how the world has shifted just with what this person's saying though. Everything in there had basis to that shit though, on the real, on how things could be touched without leaving fingerprints, as far as the weather, all types of shit was named up in there though. And it's an older video though. You could look at the footage and tell like, wow. But that ain't the type of shit people just go looking for. That's why it's easy to slip through the cracks. For real. Yeah, that's just an expected gadget. I'm just saying, y'all. We just gotta watch for it. Cause everything is gonna have to come out for some reason. And I'm not sure if Real Talk or Yeezy said it, but shout out to both of my bros. One of them even said it though, and I totally agree with him fully 100. When it boils down to it, it's some type of rule of a hierarchy or whatever the fuck is going on, entertainment purposes, because I'm not for sure and I'm not trying to confirm them. But it's like They have to show us before they tell us type shit though. Ain't no such thing as a coincidence, man. That shit is an empty ass word. I tell you, take a look just like fuck that. Matter of fact, I'll go back further than that. We ain't gonna get into the 2001 because that's why I say we gotta connect dots though. Because if you blink, you'll miss it. Hell, in 1999, remember the so-called it's finna be Y2K, everything's gonna shut down. It's the end of the world, blah blah blah. 2001 come around, things get hit, blue boppity bam. What we went from being number 7 oil exporters to number 1, still is that today. That's called, you know what I'm saying? What you call that? A corporate takeover. That's just a corporate takeover when you only take a little amount of something from somewhere. Now we're moving into the age of a global takeover. The Georgia guys don't speak on everything. Like I tell people now, what I'm watching now, if y'all don't want to go look at none of them, just look at 1 in 10. That shit going on right now as we speak on this shit at this very moment. Shout out to Jess West End because bro came right in talking about the same shit though. Told you a lot of us touch same bases on a lot of shit though. It is what it is though. And things that catch my eye, I'm not gonna store it all the way in my mind because I kind of lose focus. So I make sure I got something to write it down and I mark dates down on when it is what it is. That way a person can always be like, but you said this, yeah, and I said it on this date. This is when I said this. So we can go back and look at this and we can go from there though. That way my work could be fact checked. Because in 100 to 150 years, mark my word, the things that we talk about on these social media things, this is going to be looked at if we still got people around going to look at and see what the fuck we were like back then. The same way we do with prehistoric people if they really existed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Speak. Okay, I appreciate you and your message. Appreciate you too, sis. I appreciate the whole fam. Real talk. That's right. Nothing is by coincidence at all. So we need a test to make sure everybody eats food and drinks water. Yeah, but you gotta watch it now. You gotta watch it. I'm glad you brought this up, dudes. Let me put you up there and let's build with you. I'm glad you said this. Just to mention the water alone, though. A mention of what that was just in a conversation this morning. Oh, dead ass. The water you drink, period. Y'all notice when I'm gonna say when I was coming up, because I know a lot of people from my generation in here. When I was coming up, remember you was going to the McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, all the food chain. Excuse me, can I get a courtesy cup of water? They give you a nice big cup of water with ice in it, water, a straw, you good. Now you gotta buy water from them. Cause they shit ain't the shit that's coming out these faucets, our water infiltration systems, or i.e. water towers that's around. They putting fluoride in that shit. Fluoride is in toothpaste, and inside toothpaste is fluoride is considered basically a hazardous material for inside the body. Why? Because it has a number for poison control on there. Saying if over a tablespoon of that shit is consumed, consult your poison person. For real. So why is you putting this in my water for me to drink and this is going to my body? Think of all the ailments that people are starting to get though. Take water and turn it on. Just turn it on and put some in a glass. As soon as you turn it on, put it in a glass. Sit that one down and then let it run and have another glass waiting for it. Let it run for about 10 minutes. They say the longer you let it run, you know what I'm saying, it do its thing. Me, I'm looking at it like this. You sit it side by side. After you let it run for 10 minutes, one gonna be colder than the other one, but it's still gonna be floaties in your shit. All you gotta do is put it to the light, no matter how clean your glasses or new they are. What the fuck is y'all putting fluoride in our water for? Like for real, for real. Me too, sis. Me too. A lot of it. And then the food, yeah, they for some reason they shifting to organic and then turning, you know what I'm saying? Because it goes back to that animal thing though. We still gonna have to boil it down. And I'm still, you know what I'm saying, trying to build with you as we speak, OG, on some real shit. Say we need to test and make sure everybody eats food and drinks water. Here come the food part. They trying to convert things that are meat that have protein that our bodies have depended on from the beginning of time since the first slaughter outside of the alleged garden. I'm going to rock it from there and just put that out there like that. Now I'm going to share that back on the shelf because that's just something to think about. But now, up until now, though, because remember the garden fed them. And according to scripture, they was kicked out, so they had to fence, so they had to slaughter animals, so forth. That means the bond between man and animal was broken right there on the spot, and the bond between animal and animal was broken on the spot because they went all their separate ways. That's how we got to wild animals and all that shit, though. if what they speak in scriptures are true. Here's what it is, though. I ain't trying to persuade nobody. I'm gonna lay it out. But with the food, though, we use the protein from that shit to gain weight, lose weight, keep ourselves healthy. You know what I'm saying? You know, certain people need different type of stuff in their diet, but they converting plants and shit into shit that tastes like meat. That's an experiment. The food administration been okayed like what 7, 8, maybe 10 years ago for them to be able to clone animals for us to eat clone meat and put in the store talking about that it's healthy. It goes beyond that though. Classic always said it himself, and me and him talk about it a lot, man. I hope people know how to hunt. Hope they know what type of berries to eat. Know what I'm saying? Different things like out in the wild to be able to eat rhubarb, all that shit. You have to know. Even grass, what type of leaves is okay to eat. I'm looking at us moving toward that though, because if they higher up, y'all, a lot of people talk about the movie The Hunger Games. Look at their hierarchy versus the people out there who was fending for themselves. And I just say that because I'm not going into that movie or nothing. It was just a movie that just rubs you the wrong way though. And then you got people that watch it. Oh my God, did you see that? Wow, look, he's doing this. Who cares? Did you see what the fuck going on there? How this shit going down? Wow. Then you take a look around. Take a look around. I'm not looking at what they tell me to look at no more. I've been snapped out of that shit. Like, hold the fuck up. I'm tired of seeing the world for what people tell you it is, though, instead of for seeing it for what it really is, though. You have your own set of eyes. Just open them. Just open them just for a second. If you don't like, close them again then. Close them again. And I use that like that because Cypher is the metaphor of that. He didn't like what he seen when he opened his eyes and seen what the real world offered. Cypher told him he want to go back to sleep and reinsert it. Put me back in where I was at, but I want to be somebody famous. Look at what's going on now. Everybody's dying for fame. Then Cypher died for fame in there. Think about it. Told you there was metaphors in there. Cypher died for fame. He wanted to come back as somebody famous like an actor. He said somebody rich. All that shit. He died for fame, though. In our world right now, though, it's a lot of people dying to be famous, though. As soon as they become famous, they die. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them. There is no coincidence. I've been seeing that pattern. And I'm not going to look past that shit, though. I'm not letting none of this shit go past me. Told you, once I woke up, hey, it is what it is, though. I don't want to go back to sleep. I don't want to miss nothing. I got kids, grandkids, family, friends, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all my family and friends as well. It is what it is. So that's exactly what they're trying to do. Take over. You're thinking most people don't do their research, to study to show thyself approving. This is why I got much love and respect. I appreciate you, sis, for real. Appreciate you. Like for real, for real. Cells get sick by drinking water besides this filter from the fridge or crushed ice. I can't do bottled water. Shit. I'm even selective when it come to that on the real. And then boil down the juice. Pomegranate juice is my favorite juice on the real. So I remember we didn't even have a water bill. Period. So it said exactly 100. Man, live off bread only. No. According to the Son of Man, he said, man cannot survive off bread alone. I believe that. Me, I'm one of them dudes like, if my wife's still up in here, she'll tell y'all, I'm one of them dudes. I prefer a tray. I don't eat off plates, y'all. I eat off trays. I prefer a tray of meat versus size of anything on it. And I'm dead ass for a reason. For a reason. I don't know John Wayne type shit. The body absorbs what it needs and get rid of what it don't. You just got to do it in moderation and don't overdo it. For real, because you hear people, oh, I'm going on a diet because of this and because of that, though. If it's for health reasons, I'm all for it. But if it's to please somebody else, though, I'm not with that shit. Like, wow, you're going to turn yourself into something for somebody else, though, that you know might not last forever and all that. Just be who you are. There are no mistakes made by the Most High at all, though. And man-made things should be solved by man. We shouldn't always have to call on the Most High only when we're in trouble. Call on them when you're in a moment of praise. You know what I'm saying? Just call on them and just acknowledge, that's what it says in the book. Acknowledge me. Thank you for everything. That's acknowledgement. Period. No matter what you do, because some people, you know what I'm saying? Some people do bad things, but that don't make them bad people, though. We all done bad things, though, but that don't make none of us bad people, though. But then you got bad people who do bad things. It is what it is. Say Family Guy, 9 a.m. Yep. Favorite scene is when they broke the Matrix ceiling. 100. Period. Period. The man had the Matrix to move around him, and he can come and go as he pleased in there. He became so strong that he took his power out of the Matrix into the alleged real world, which was Zion, the people that's living up under the ground, i.e., the people who have bunkers down underground right now. Told you all through the movie, though, was showing you things that was gonna happen. They gave you action parts where you know and you ain't finna see no car driving down the highway, it flips sideways, dude roll out the way with his little gun, pop, 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 two ghost dudes flying, and that shit bullshit. But the ghosts that they projected up in there was the holograms that we see at concerts and shit like that, though, on the real, because they were real, but yet you could see them, yet they wasn't real. Get where I'm coming from? Holograms. You can see the shit, but you know it ain't real. But yeah, them trilogies, that was one of the highest grossing movies even to date. The Book of Eli, one of the highest grossing to date. It is what it is, man. Them people were sending messages, though. They don't slide actors like them dudes up in there if ain't nothing going down. That's why I say I like watching Keanu Reeves movie. I've been rocking with dudes since the cornflake commercial. It is what it is. All through Bill and Ted, all that shit. Say yes, and daddy lies are good for you if you did. No, my great granny drank like tea pies and all elements. That's what's up. DMX said it best. Snow Pieces is another eye-opening presentation in the movie. Script family, pay attention. See exactly, indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down though, sis, cause I ain't checked that out. I'll definitely get that a look at. I'm just saying though, y'all just watch for these smoke screens. Cause they definitely trying to play us like we stupid. Real. They trying to play us like we dumb. We ain't. None of us. Cause one thing I don't want to do is find a person who you know what I'm saying, we consider woke or not woke, and y'all know what I mean by that. I don't ever want to shake nobody woke though. Why? Cause you a scarer. That ain't the intention. I like to, you know what I'm saying, gradually ease them in. Show them slowly but surely. Give them the little things first. Don't just slam the big things on. The C19, that's a big thing, but it ain't me slamming on them because we know what the fuck's really going on. But I mean, I know I'm only 43. I like history a lot, and I love politics. So it don't be nothing just to go look through it for real. Shit, indeed, peace, my beloved brother K. I gotta get some shut eye. Love you and the fam. Same to you too, sis. Love you back. You know what I'm saying? Most high be with you and the fam over there. Rest easy. You know where to find us. Well, you know where to find us if you need us. We here. Shit, you already know you can find me on IG too. Bro say I'm in. He said I'm here cooking. Yeah, I'm just modulating. But yeah, it's a lot of things that they, you know what I'm saying, trying to just, sweep under the rug type shit though. So they finna use a smoke screen. They definitely finna use the and this what I want to say. Hopefully you still in here, sis, before you leave. There's another thing I want to say, you know what I'm saying? For everybody, I'm talking about like this is my advice for everybody to watch out for this right here. Just this one thing. That impeachment shit though is not a coincidence and it's not an accident that's coming up. I'm not gonna get deep into it. I just want y'all to watch for this. This man talking about doing all this shit in his first 100 days, though, that impeachment trial finna, you know what I'm saying, overshadow that shit. There ain't no telling what the fuck finna be signed and back doors and all that. Just watch for it. Trust me. Told you I ain't gonna tell you nothing if I don't think it's right. And you know what I'm saying? I hope I'm wrong. I'm being honest. I hope I'm wrong, but that's usually how it go. That's usually how it go. He already undoing what dude did, which, you know what I'm saying, that's his prerogative, his business. Like I said, I ain't vote for him. I don't care. But if it's going to affect us, yeah, I'm going to pay attention to it. But yeah, his first 100 days, though, finna be overshadowed if they go and the proceedings of this impeachment thing, though. It's going to overshadow these executive orders that, because the ones that he's signing on TV is simple ones, things that they don't mind us watching and seeing. I'm just saying, y'all, for real. Peace to all in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, share, subscribe, and say that's what's up. Appreciate it. So say sweet sleep, cobble. Okay, saying that. But yeah, just watch out for that shit, man. Them smoke screens be everything, but they be nothing. And what I mean by everything is bullshit coming out by nothing, though. A smoke screen is a fucking illusion, man. That shit ain't, man. Look, it's a distraction. They put it there for a reason. He said his first 100 days, though, and they never use the word plan. Plan involves us, y'all. Agenda is something that's personal to them. Hey, man, Kamala Harris been using that word, though, and I don't like that she used the word. So I kind of root for her. Like I say, I ain't vote for him, but I'm kind of rooting for him. Like, shit, get up there and make us proud. You know, we know they ain't finna give us no 100% African Americans to do nothing in power like that. Obama, they call him a black president. We call him that too, because he do look more black than anything, but he got a whole Caucasian mama. And I'm not bragging on, you know what I'm saying, Caucasian people, no, to each their own. But they couldn't give us no 100% for African American as a president or vice president, though. And we see how that works now. Because they made sure they said what their heritages was. On the real, they did. And they can't stop saying hers. I'm just saying, man. So, yeah. But, you know, with that being said, though, I'm finna go ahead and slide up out of here, y'all. I might do another one, you know what I'm saying, a late night, you know what I'm saying, depending on people up. But I'm finna slide over here in classics because I ain't even know bro ass was live. But yeah, definitely smack that like button if y'all don't mind, you know what I'm saying. If you feel like dropping a few dollars in the cash app, it's in there somewhere. But I appreciate it. If not, you know what I'm saying, it still is what it is. But yeah, I'm probably, you know, try to do another late night if people up for it, though. I'll set a reminder and see if, you know, people down for it. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, because the that one right there, I just want to get up here and play songs and shit. You know, music requests and shit like a DJ and let people do their thing, though. And then right now it's 8:20 my time, though, so around 11 o'clock. If people still up, we can come up in here and jam out from oldies to rap or whatever, though. Just no music that's disrespecting, like drill music. I don't play that shit over here. I have before because, you know what I'm saying, the people that I play, I know them personally, so it is what it is. I knew them personally, RIP to them. But yeah. So since then, though, I don't play it because, yeah. But yeah, whoever up, like I said, around 11 o'clock my time, it's 8:21 now. I'll come up here and do it live and just play music and requests for people. Like, for real, for real. But with that being said, everybody be safe. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy y'all weekend. If I don't see y'all later tonight, and you know, y'all need your boy. I'm here. Bro, say great show. Appreciate you. So say I'll be here. Yeah, but yeah, we definitely gonna come in. It's gonna be strictly music, just in case they want to take the video down. They could take it, ain't nothing but music. I can't get no copyright strike. I ain't monetized and none of that shit. But yeah, we're gonna do all music and we can stay up here as long as we want to. I'm gonna go ahead and put the stream y'all on and put the family shit back up. You know what I mean? Cause I miss my logo up there with us. You know what I'm saying? That represents us. It was in brown and it was in blue, and I like the blue better because it represents that sky. So yeah, we coming back up in here with us, the family. Up in that where it say power by stream, y'all. Y'all won't see that when I come back up in here. That shit up out of here. We ain't with that. But you know what I'm saying? As always, love and respect. Make sure you give one of your loved ones a hug, telling you love them, you know what I'm saying? And make that move. Most High be with y'all. Lord willing, we'll be back. It's your boy Big Cal. I'm gone. Peace.